Okay, this is very simple. Actually, I forget to record. No problem. So we'll start from here only. So this is already your lesson. So this is a first source is important. Where is your file and what is your file name? Where is your file and what is your file name? So if file is in your current location, you don't need to give entire path. You just give the file name, and you have to give the destination. Where do you want to copy? Okay, so that is a syntax of CP. So CP source location, source, what do you want to copy, that name and the destination. Of course you have to follow some options. Sometimes it required, usually not required. When you copy a directory, when you are copying a directory from one location to another location, you have to follow a certain options. Okay, sometimes you have to follow the wildcard marks, like that. When a data contains directories and files, then we have to follow some options like that. So recursive options, force options, we have to use it. So we are going to, okay, this is student, this is the one. I'm in my root path, and if you check it, lot of files are there. Okay. Mm. Here I want to if you create unnecessary files, because Sanket asked very important question before I going to show you the CP kind of the stuff. Sanket asked one question, that is how to delete the file or a directories. Okay, so currently in my current directory data, certain files are unnecessary, things are there, compulsory unnecessary. So just for example, I showed few things, so we don't require, so then we have to delete it, right? So very simple. If it is a file and the file is not running, just file is created, it contains some data, no data. So then if you see, there is a 4 file name is 4, so rm space 4. Okay, sometimes it will show like this. Do you want to remove regular files? Then you have to press yes. Yes. Okay. Then put a ls. See, the 4 thing is gone from here. 4 thing is gone from here. Is a 4. In this one, 4 is there. After removing it, it is not there. And it is asking a question to you. So it is asking, do you want to really want to delete this file? Maybe the file is working in somewhere, or maybe the file is created, but it contains something like um, certain conditions, so it will asking a question. So every time if you are, has to give a answer like a yes no kind of stuff, sometimes that is a problem. So you have to use like this. There is a file called f also there, see. So I, you can use hyphen f if it is frequently asking, do you want to do you want to delete the file, yes or no? Do you want to delete the file, yes or no, like that. So problem is, every time you have to put yes 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 yes. Sometimes you have to delete a 50 files, then how many times you put a yes? So difficult, right? So then we can use option called minus f, forcibly delete it, no problem. So currently I'm not giving that one. Now it is asking what I want to do. I put a no. I don't want to delete it. I will delete it now. So see like this. It is. It won't ask you questions now. Sometimes it will ask questions. Sometimes it will don't ask question. Depends upon that what it is thinking. And I'm going to delete that data file. That is a file. It's not a directory. Data file is a. No, I deleted that one. So if I check it, ls. So data file is gone. F file is gone, and 4 file is also gone from here. Okay, so this is how we can able to delete. You can use rm, or you can use rm space hyphen f. F hyphen f maximum will won't use it in a normally deleting time, but if in case like you are deleting entire directory, it contains some files, and the files, so many files, it is keep on asking it questions, then definitely you should use hyphen. When you use hyphen f, be confident that you are going to delete and you are given a correct name. For example, I want to delete this one. but I given a this name, then what happened? Unnecessarily you are deleting required file and you are keeping unnecessary file. That's so make sure that what you are deleting it. Okay, so that's important. Second one, how to delete a directory. If you have a directory and unnecessarily create so many directories, if you don't want it, then how to delete the directory. Now I'm going to create a directory first to delete it. I'm going to delete a directory data file. Now it is a directory. Okay, now ls, and you see data file directory is there. Now what is the content of this data file directory? Nothing. There is nothing is there. rmdir data file. Okay, rmdir is to remove the directory. Command is rmdir and data directory name. Enter. It is deleted. No such a directory. So it is compulsory. It is deleted. Okay, I deleted it. For example, data for I want to delete data for rmdir. Sorry, ls space data for. Data for contains something, a directory and as well as a file is also there. Okay, so what? Data for. Now it is showing fail to remove data for directory is not empty. Directory contains something you cannot delete directly with the rmdir. You can't delete the things with the rmdir. Okay. Now, how to delete data for directory? It contains something. So normally we have to delete one by one. First we have to delete the files and we have to delete the directories. Okay, first I'm going inside data for ls. So it contains two things, rm file one. So it is asking question, yes. Okay, I want to delete it. Next ls space da4. It does not contain anything, rmdir data 4, and then we have to go to cd space dot dot, so we have to check it, right? So ls, nothing is there, cd space dot dot. Now rmdir data 4, very simple, right? See, I deleted everything, then finally I delete the main directory. Okay, no problem, right? So this is how we can able to delete. First we have to delete the content of the directory and delete the main directory. But think, ls space hyphen capital R data 1. Do you see how many are there? So da1 directory is there, file 1 is there, movies, music, photos are there. Okay, if you take 2 and 2 also having so many things like a da1, data 2 contains da1 as a file, da2 directory, da22 directory, file 1, da2 contain file 1 file. Okay, da2 directory, like that. See, if a folder having so many things. Okay, so this folder having a da3 directory and file 1 directory, file 1 file, and a da3 under that one again, f3 is there. So the entire tree you have to go. Okay, Salman came and only one person is missing, Achal. Okay, okay, so what happened if you are directory having another directory and another directory and another directory? What happened? You can't delete it. Maybe there is hundreds of subdirectories can be there, so you cannot delete one by one. So what is the solution? So I'm going to delete data 3 only. So how to delete it in this case? Very simple, rm space hyphen rf data 3. Okay, so what is the hyphen r? Hyphen r represents recursive, whether it is a capital R or small r. Mostly we are using R for recursive purpose only. Okay, for recursive, if you want the spelling I will show you that spelling also. So R represent recursive. What is the recursive? So if something is there inside like a complete list. Recursive means one by one list type, that is called a recursive, one by one. Okay, so what it will do, I use f also, because if anything is don't want to delete, like again it will ask the question, do you want to delete this one, it is already open or something it is showing. So I don't want all this thing, so I forcibly I want to delete it. So what I done, so hyphen f hyphen r means recursive, so it will delete the content of data. Okay, first data 3, the content of data 3, what are the folders, what are the files, subfolders, and subfolder contents also it will delete. So it will delete all the child objects and also delete the parent thing. So data 3 having a da3 file 1, and da3 contains da31 folder also. So it will first it will delete a da31 and a da3 and file 1, then it will delete a data 3. So if again it will ask it is, do you want to delete yes or no, it won't ask. Why? Because I use f here. Enter. Now check it, ls, if the data 3 is there, it is gone. So this is how we can able to delete files and directories. Okay, where we start deleting from here, right? Where it is from here. Where is this? Okay, because I have a 4 file, so rm is command to delete the file. Okay, rm space hyphen f represent force. Okay, if you want to delete the directory, rmdir, if it is empty directory you can delete directly. If you have a directory which contains some data, you should use rm space hyphen r. And if the directory contains so many things including files, directories, kind of stuff, okay, so definitely you should use hyphen f, otherwise it will keep on asking you question, you want to delete, no delete, kind of stuff. Okay, don't worry about extra commands are given here, but important command is this one only. Okay, these are extra, because verification how I done a practical, that part only. Okay, this is not directory, this is a file. Okay, this is a not directory, this is a file. So I'm going to delete that one. So make sure that you can understand. Okay. This is the file. Okay, so I put a, for understanding I put a file, 1211. So I put a file 11, just a file. For example, you are creating a file and you can delete the file easily. Okay, so this is the file, and this is the, like this all we could do it. Both options are given just for understanding only. Okay, okay, so got it, how to delete it. To delete a file, rm. To delete a directory, rmdir. You want to delete a file directory which contains something, hyphen rf. Okay, so this is are the commands. So whatever my file contains, that's the thing, just follow what I'm teaching, that's important. What is the next? No, copy command, I forget about the first. Actually we should to do copying thing. Already I showed some copying, no problem. Mm, okay, ls space data1. Okay, data1 contains music folder, right? So ls space data1 slash music folder. Okay, it does not contain anything. I want to copy a file called a song1 only. So how to copy? Cp, in my current directory song is there, so then song1.mp3. So only one song I am copying it to data1 slash music. So I given a direct relative path only. So based on my current location only I given. So how to verify? Again, now see, song 1 is copied. Now I want to copy song 2 and song 5 only, not everything. So song 2, song 5 is copied. So this is how we can use a wildcard marks. Now I want to copy everything like um, 3 4 pending, right? So 3 4. Now every songs are copied. Now if you see, only ls are copied there, right? So only ls, see, song 1 2 3 4 is there, and also it is there in a our different location in a music folder also having a data. So this is copy, both side existing, copy paste, both side it will exist. Okay, this is what. Okay, next, but I don't like much copying things. Okay, but this is source and to show that part. Okay. Mm, mm, yeah, yeah. So I have a data 1, data 2. I don't have data 3. Okay, in a data 3, I want to create a folder, ECE mechanical, like that. I want to create that one. Okay, guys. So I will show you one directory creation. So what is my thing? I want to create a data 3. Instead of the data 3, I want to create a folder called CSC. Okay, and I will explain first here. Okay, I want to create a directory, first data 3. Okay, inside a data 3, so I want to put a data like one folder is CSC, ENTC, triple E folder, IT folder, Mac folder. Okay, I want to create 5 folders in data 3. So I want to create data 3. Inside of data 3, I want to create 5 folders. And anybody can able to suggest the command. Two ways we can go to, first create a data 3, next go to cd data 3 and then mkdir and put all these names. Just we have to put all these names, then you can do it. So which one is your easy, you can do it. But in a Linux we can do in so many ways. Direct way also we can do it. Okay. So -p, because parent is not yet created. Okay, I'm going to create the with including parent slash sc comma entc comma triple e it mac, like this also you can able to create. So what will happen? So automatically it is creating 5 folders inside a data 3 along with data 3, because -p parent is also creating. Okay, if parent is not existing, with including parent we can able to create it. We'll see how we can able to create it. Okay, like this. If you want to create subfolders also, we can create it inside again subfolders, you can create it. It is throwing an error. Why? Is p, because data 3 is not existing. Now no error. um, ls, so data 3 is created and type data 3 now. Now 3 folders are created. Okay, so this is what I done. Okay, so at a time we can create it. If you want to create a big structure also, we can able to create it. Okay, very big one also we can create, so with including comma, full stop, one by one we can internal again inside we can create in by one single line also. But thing is, you must understand entire structure, that part. So you have to put it everything in a notebook, like this is the starting path, and this is the main folders, these are the subfolders or child folders, these are the subfolders for there, that subfolders, like that you have to create it, then you can put it in. Okay, this is very simple one. If you don't want to put a five names, then you can put a two names. Try it how to create a two subfolders inside in a one main folder. Okay, like that. Okay, now, mm, so what is this? I done some command here with the copy, right? Where is this? Yeah, yeah. So these are the commands. Don't type hashtag. Hashtag, I leaving the hashtag to represent that is a command, and the bottom one is the output of that one. Okay, so for understanding only, I given. Some people put a hashtag in a command, and sir, it is not working. So it is working only, but you are not done properly. That's it. Okay. Okay, so one more copy command I will show you. Um, Video commands. Okay, so I will show you CP video one dot file. I'll take only small AMP4. So copying into data one slash movies. Okay, I done a mistake. It's a dot. I put a comma. Now I successfully copied, and we should verify, right? So ls space data one slash movies. See, 125 is copied. That is the importance of this one. Okay, so ls space star dot mkv. What it is showing? Video of 6 to 7 8 9 with the dot mkv is there. Now what I'm doing is cp star dot mkv, um, data one slash movies. I copied that one also. So, and if you see, now that dot mkv also copied into that one. Got it? I put a star dot mkv only. Okay. So, and if you put ls, it is there here. It is also there in a that folder only. Okay. So that is a wildcard marks. So practice wildcard marks, paths, and copy, move, remove, delete, all the commands also. Okay. So what command I used last? Um, Up to music completed, right? And then ls data music. See. Yeah, this part completed, and I have to go to um, this one. Okay. 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 This is not required. This is the command. So I'm trying to copy 125 files. Okay, and I check whether it is copied or not, and I tested with the star with the mkv, and I got mkv file, and I copied that mkv file. Okay, so why I'm typing, I know this one is there. But why I'm typing? Don't do blindly. Okay, don't do blindly. Lot of people do blind. Like you see the command and type it. Don't do like that. You cannot learn like that. Okay, you can use ls command final touch ls command. So whatever the output you got it, we'll see that one. Okay, now I'm going to move command. What is move? Move is like cut paste type. It means if you remove from the source location, okay, it remove from the source location and paste into the different location. And also mv command is used for moving files, directories, okay, and also for a renaming purpose. Okay, move command is also moving files and directories and use it for renaming the files or directories. Okay, rename the file and directories both for renaming purpose also. For example, I have a f14, okay, f123 file is there. I realize it's not f123, it is actually a123 1235 for example. So I can able to rename it. So what I'm going to do is see here, put a clear. Okay. Uh, so I'm putting clear. Then now move right. So first of all, I'm going to create a file. So first I'm going to create a file. Cat space double greater file two. File one is already there, so I'm putting file two. One greater or double greater, no problem because it's a new file only. If I give one also, no problem. Okay, so I put a this is file two file. Okay, by cat cmd. Anything you can put a one line, two lines, three lines, anything you can put it. Control D. Now cat space f2. It's a new one, so no existing data. It is showing our data only. Okay, so this is my file. Now I don't want to put a name file 2. I want to put a um, um, I want to change the name of file 2 to uh, um, A2. A2. Just A2. Okay, we'll see. So ls A2 is not there, and but file 2 is there. Where it is? Yeah, here it is. File 2 is here, but A1, A2 kind of stuff is not there. Now I want to change it. mv file 2 A2 ls. Now where is the file 2? Gone. A2 came. Cat A2. So can you see the data? So that is the thing. So this is how we can able to rename it. How we can able to rename it. Okay. ls space data 2. There is a directories da1 da1 I think it is a file and da2 and da22. Okay, now I want to rename one of the directory. So first of all, check what is the directory content. Nothing is there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy what should I copy? I will copy a5 to just for understanding only. So to da22 directory. I copied a file and now you can see it contains some file. So whatever it is, it contains some file. Now I'm going to rename it mv data22 to da22. I want to change the name to one. Just I want to change name 22 to 21. A21 is not there, no, so it's I create a line. Now check it. No such a file or directory. And now check it. So DA 2 become 2 1. So you can now check it. A5 is there inside. So earlier A5 is there. Now also A5 is there. But only is directory name is changed. So MV command is 1. You can rename the file and we can rename the directories also. Now I want to move a data. So first of all, I will go back here. This is my data and ls space data 3. You can see EC, ENTC kind of stuff, right? So what I'm going to do is MV CSC underscore star data 3 CSC. Yes, sir, data 3. Okay, so I moved it. So check the current directory. So CSC kind of stuff is gone. And if you check it here under this one, oh, what happened? Mistake while typing. So these three files are came into this one. So you got it. So from main folder it is removed and it is pasted into the CSC folder. Like that we can able to do anything. I use wildcard mask for instead of typing 111 I put a underscore star, means whatever the extension is there I removed it. Okay. Like that you can move everything like move entc underscore star to data 3, just for practice only, just I'm typing, just for practice only. Don't do like this, type in a normal way only, so you have to type normally. One more is there now, so okay. So I think I done everything. So those ECE and TC files are gone. Where it is gone? So you can put a data 3. It is going to inside of this one. It is difficult to search every one by one. So I use a hyphen R. I'm using hyphen var, so it will show like this. See, these are the 5 directories in a data 3. So this is a CSC directory and it contains 3 files. Triple E directory, it contains 3 files. NTC 3 files, IT 3 files, Mac 3 files. Like what use of hyphen R, understand, hyphen R data 3, I use of this one. If you put hyphen R, just only hyphen R, you didn't mention this one, so it will show the current directory and tree. But I want to see what is the content of these 5 directories, like this. Otherwise what we have to do, put a data 3 slash tsc, enter. Okay, again entc. Okay, each individually you have to verify. Okay, so this is what I am trying. One more is there, no? Like this, each individual directory you have to go and verify. Okay, it depends upon you, it is not a rule like you should not do it or you should do it kind of stuff. Depends upon you how you think and understand. Okay, how easy you can able to make it, that is important. So then when you are working, so you know what you are doing and where you are doing and you can find it, so that's important. Okay. So this is how we can able to move data from one place to another place. You can move the directories also. Okay, I showed how to move a file, how to rename the file, and how to rename the directory, and how to move a bunch of files to a particular directory also. But how to move a directory? Okay, this is contains some data, right? But DA2 contains only file one. Okay, I'm going to create few files inside. Okay, otherwise what I will do? Mm, A2, A5, A6, three files are there now. So I'm going to move, yeah, F question mark, F1 dot 10 to data to DA2. Okay, DA2. So whatever it is. Now ls. So from here it is gone, and you have to check it. Ls data to slash da2. Okay. Now da2 contains some files. Of course, want to create a directory inside also. Okay, now you can see there is a directory also. Okay, so it contains the directories and files. We'll see what kind of volume we are getting. Well, my point is, I want to copy. Sorry, I want to move da2 directory to data1 directory. Okay, I want to take this move my da2 to data1 directory. Move data2 slash da2. Okay, now I want to move it into data1. That's it, directory. What will happen? No error. So we'll see. So in data2, da2 is gone. In data2, da2 is gone. It is showing no such a file or directory. Okay, now I have to check it in one. See, da2 directories came into data1. So we can move entire directory from one place to another place. Okay, but can we copy a directory from one place to another directory? Complete directory transformation. We can easily copy directory contents, but not we cannot copy a directory. If you put a directory, then it will show like this. So data1 slash da2 data2. So it is showing omitting directory data1 slash da2. So ls data1 data2 is there anyway. So da2 is there. Sorry, data2 da2 is not came. Okay, but we can copy. Okay? Directly we cannot copy, but we can able to copy. One is we can copy the content wise, like slash star wise we can able to copy. And now it is asking for a override file one kind of stuff. Okay, yes. Content I copied, right? So see, the DA2 content is came. DA2 content is came, not DA2 directory not came. The content of directory DA2 directories came. The file one is existing in both the sides. That's why it is showing. I don't want DA2 content. I want it, but I want a DA2 entire directory. I want DA2 entire directory. So how to get it? We must remove the star. So now it is a DA2 directory. I want to copy entire da2 directory to data2 directory. Directory name it should show. Okay, so now it is came. Hyphen r. F means if anything is like objecting, so don't worry about it, transfer it. Got copied. See, the data is there as it is. Got it? So hyphen r is more useful, recursive. Okay. Normally it won't we can't copy a directory. We can copy directory content, but we cannot copy a directory with the directory name. But we can able to do it with a hyphen rf. Okay. So when I started, where it is and where is we there? Oh, we are in a moving, right? Move. Where I started. uh, Directories are created earlier. Okay, so move command. When I started using move command. Okay, okay, okay. So from here, right? So much of data is there, but mostly some are okay, some are not okay. But try. I'll remove certain outputs, big outputs. I'll remove. Just only I will try to keep the commands. So I created a file, and this is for renaming purpose. I done right. This is for renaming. Okay, it is actually move, but I am using here renaming purpose first. You have to use ls kind of stuff. So you can observe file2 is created. Now I am renaming it and check with ls with a2. Okay, a2 will show, not that one. And I am reading. Okay. This is for renaming a directory. So this is the directory I created, and I'm renaming the directory. These are so much new things are there. That's why I'm removing. Gosh. Okay. Just if you are for observation only, I leaving some outputs. But if you are doing this one and you are not getting exact output like a panda, because it depends upon your system and your command and location of command names. That's a different. Okay. And this is again copy command. And here you will know, okay, how to copy a directory. Okay, how to deal with other how to move directory is quite easy. Directory can be moved from one place to another place until unless it is open in somewhere. But copying a directory is difficult because it contains some data. It will throw a error called a omitting directory like that. Okay, so what you have to do? So you have to use rf. This is the command. Okay, this is the main command. So this is it. So I told about how to create a file and how to create empty file, how to create a directory, how to go inside of directory, the paths, how to copy a file and how to move a file, how to rename the file, how to delete the file, and how to delete the directories also. So this is about your copy files kind of stuff. Okay, okay, cp mkdir cd pwd cp mv rm rmdir irm space r. Okay, and this is already wildcard marks I told, pass I already completed. Okay, now what you will do? I will tell ls in a few parts, but we'll see that one. So clear. Still some files are there. So mb dhr dot jpg to data one slash photos. Now it is reducing. You can delete otherwise. If you don't like those files, you can delete it because it's covering so much of things, right? So like that. Otherwise, leave it, no problem. Nothing will be there. Mhm. Okay, I'm going to stop this one.